that.
Oh.
I don't know if the old Gene's going to come back, but seeing the light in his eyes and to see that he can stand up, you know, even if it's the help of the chair, it is just amazing.
10 years ago, Gene Westbrook enlisted in the U.S. Army, and he came up through the ranks, eventually became a drill sergeant. And like many others, he was deployed to Iraq.
Well, he wanted to go there. He went out on patrols. He did a lot of things that he didn't have to do while he was over there. He was just the kind of drill sergeant that you want on your team.
Then in 2004, he was eating in a mess tent, and a bomb went off.
Sergeant Westbrook was injured when he took shrapnel during a mortar attack. The shrapnel punctured one of his lungs and severed his spinal cord. He's now in a wheelchair.
I actually flew out to go to Walter Reed Hospital to visit him. I really almost fainted because his body was so swollen that if somebody had not told me that was him, I would not have recognized him. I was just devastated.
A hero's welcome today for a Fort Sill soldier. A motorcade led Staff Sergeant Gene Westbrook through Lawton back home. Friends and supporters with flags and signs lined Gore and 67th Street showing their support.
So Gene was awarded the Purple Heart for his sacrifice. And he no longer had the physical freedom he once had, so his family was really there for him to try and adjust to life in a wheelchair.
I just have a great family that's been behind me the whole time. And I want to get better to where I can go back on post and teach soldiers how to overcome obstacles.
And then tragedy struck again. Gene, Peggy, and their two youngest kids, Katie and James, were driving to a picnic when their van veered off the road and overturned.
We lost a wheel somehow, and the vehicle went tumbling.
I just remember going through the windshield and blood was coming down through my mouth, and I started yelling for you. And it was, I just really thought I was gonna die.
Katie was hanging in her seatbelt. James was unconscious. I could hear the jaws of life ripping into our van, and that is like one of the scariest sounds I think you can hear. So I was kind of thankful that, you know, that you could hear that helicopter because it drowned out the noise.
Peggy somehow survived with minor injuries, but the rest of the family wasn't so lucky. Gene suffered major head injuries. Katie lost one of her kidneys, and then little James slipped out of his safety belt and was tossed around the van and ended up being paralyzed from the waist down and now in a wheelchair, just like his dad.
It was tough to know that I was driving and was part of that wreck. I still feel sad that he's not gonna do the things that I did when I was in school. Run around, chase balls. He's not gonna be able to do any of that stuff.
We came so close to losing them that day. You know, I'd give anything if he could walk. I'd give anything if Gene could walk. But we still have him.
This young, active family all of a sudden has two members of it in wheelchairs, living in a house now that has become a major problem. These guys can't even get to some of the rooms they need to get to. They need to make major changes, but they don't have the money to do that. Gene's on a military salary, and that just doesn't cut it.
Since my dad's come home, you can see he's been broken in his eyes. You just can see it, that he's not himself.
This family is well known and well loved by this community. And this is insane, but we got over 24,000 people that signed a petition asking us to help out the Westbrooks.
I'm Janet Brady, and I am the founder and president of Adopt a Soldier Now. And you cannot know Peggy for 30 seconds without falling in love with this lady. She has such a tremendous load on her shoulders. And she never complains. She just says, I'll get it done. Whatever it takes, I'll get it done.
You know, it's hard to understand why we've gone through all this, but there will be good out of it. We'll make it, you know.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
So guys, because so many people asked us to help them, I think some of those people should help us surprise the family. So what do you say? Can we do this?
Absolutely.
All right, well, bring it in here, people. Let's make it happen. Are you with me?
With you.
Well, then let's do it! absolutely passionate about helping this family. We're talking about a guy in the last 18 months, came back from Iraq in a wheelchair. Next thing you know, a serious car wreck with his family where he flies through the windshield, has head injuries. His young girl is in the hospital, has to have a kidney removed. His young boy is now paralyzed from the waist down just like he is. These guys need help, and we're here to help them. Here we go. Good morning, Westbrook family! Gene, Peggy, Katie, Liz, and James, wake up and come on out here! Good morning! Hi there. How you doing?
I've never met a more giving, loving family in my entire life. And to know that this tragedy has happened to them and to see everyone coming together to help, it's just awesome.
I know it's been tough. I don't know how you've been handling it all, man. I can't believe that, you know, you guys are both in a wheelchair.
It's been tough. Mentally, it's been tough because of the accident.
It's been extremely hard on him. Extremely hard.
You want some help?
Can
I help?
He gets muscle spasms and they like shoot off.
Just losing your independence is what's really tough to see on a guy like Gene, who, you know, has a military background. This guy's a drill sergeant. And to be confined to the wheelchair, I think it's a little tough on your confidence. So this is the one bathroom that everybody uses?
Oh, yeah, it's the biggest nightmare of the whole entire house. I think just coming in here and trying to get into that bathtub.
Let's get you out of there. It was obvious that he can't do this alone, especially because it's such a small bathroom. I mean, going into the kitchen, you know, Gene and James, they can't even get to the sink. There's not even a dining room table where the whole family can really kind of sit down together. The house that they're living in has become kind of a trap for them because he can't go anywhere, he can't really do anything independently, and literally has to be taken care of every single moment of the day.
The wood shop. This here is for James and Gene. We're moving ahead, and it's day 5, so maybe by the end of the day we can actually start getting our bench in here and working that in.
In the Westbrook's brand new kitchen, the most important thing was to get everything 34 inches high, which is the ADA requirement for all of the cabinets and the plumbing and everything, all the appliances. That way, Gene and James can come in here and help out, do dishes, hang out with the family without any restrictions. Looks great.
All right, you guys know what to say, so say it with me. You ready? Bus driver, move that bus!
This is something that we never thought we would have. You know, we were happy to have the first house. It just didn't fit us anymore with Gene's disability and now James's disability. It is a beautiful, gorgeous house, and it's so much more than we could have ever dreamed of.
Wow! Oh my gosh! Oh my! Look at our new house!
Wow, that is amazing. Peggy, check out this floor.
Yeah, you're not gonna have any more problems getting around.
So much room in here. In the old house, the most frustrating thing about the house was pushing my wheelchair through the doors and just getting around in it. I'm very excited about this new house. It's unbelievable how big it is.
Westbrook family, what do you think of your house?
It's wonderful.
And here's the cool thing. All the hallways, all the throughways, all the aisles, you've got more than a 5-foot radius. So you guys can spin, you can turn. And then over here, you finally got what I think you guys really, really wanted, which was a dining area that everybody can sit at.
I think we're still pinching ourselves waiting to wake up for the dream because it's so functionable for us. And that's what's so important, is being able to function and move around without being on top of each other. It's really exciting.
We've definitely gotten you a house, a new home that everyone can get around in a lot easier. But we also found another thing that I think you're really gonna like. It's a standing wheelchair. And this thing,
my gosh.
It was actually made in Switzerland, custom made for you, Gene.
Golly.
So what do you say? Do you want to try this thing out?
Yeah.
The last few months that I've been working with Gene, he's been, I guess you say, down in the dumps. He hasn't really had much emotion, doesn't express himself. I'm hoping it will get him back involved and outside with James. That's what I've been wanting for him for a long time. Just push that button and see what happens.
This is awesome.
So all this is doing is it's just supporting at his knees and his chest. And it's allowing him.
Wow.
That is awesome. Wow.
Is he gonna be chasing us around the house like that?
I know. Yeah, exactly. Now he's literally back on his feet. That's amazing.
All right, now in the standing mode, we can go. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's the first time I stood up since I got wounded in 2004, so it felt exhilarating knowing that I could stand up. I mean, to feel that momentum going from my lower extremity to my upper extremity to being held in place and to go everywhere where I did, it was phenomenal. I mean, it was way beyond what I could even imagine.
Whenever you're ready, we'll head outside, because I know some people want to shake your hand. Look at that. Aww.
I don't know if the old Gene's going to come back, but seeing the light in his eyes and to see that he can stand up, you know, even if it's the help of the chair, it is just amazing.